doesn't believe even in themselves. What I said that, what I meant was money up front, don't do anything, look for money. Volunteerism is something that has been made for people to understand that it is a kind of just doing something with no benefit. That is why innovative volunteerism is different from volunteerism. Innovative volunteerism is doing something that will help you get a job, that will help you create a business. For example, a student volunteering with a Bafosa builds skills, and those skills will help the student get experience. For example, when you finish with your license, there's no experience. But if you are volunteering with a Bafosa before you finish, you have already built experience that will help you to get a job. Let me give you an example. In Democratic Republic of Congo, 10 youth came together within the framework of the Bafosa, and they used their skills to develop an application that have helped them to map out cassava producer, manioc producers. And they are using the cassava to process into flour. And they're making up to about $4,000 a week. They're making up to about $16,000 a month. If that is not money, then I don't understand what money is about. But because of the Bafosa, they could connect with partners. They could connect with different networks. They could be able to use their skills within a framework to create their own businesses. Right here in Cameroon, there is TK Swift. These young guys, because of the Bafosa, are not only going to start interacting with the 40 countries, but the application that has been developed will be utilized in Uganda, in Togo, in Benin, in Kenya, in Zambia, across the continent. Without a Bafosa, even with the skill and the application, they could have gone nowhere. So the strategy is very simple. The problems of the African continent can only be solved by Africans. Yes, the development of the application AfroShop, right, was not done by Europeans. It was done by African Cameroonians, young Cameroonians. The idea of a Bafosa didn't come from Europe or United States. It came, I sat down and it came through, and it is Africans who are implementing it today. So the strategy is simple. Actually, bring the youth, explain the advantages that they can get as a result of volunteering, explain the success stories across the African continent, and at the same time also inspire and bring out the hope that even if you are doing law, you are doing engineering, you are doing physics, chemistry, history, you have an opportunity to build your skills within the Bafosa framework. When I just came back from Gambia, and I met a young man who had lived in Europe for 14 years and had returned back, and he didn't have a job. He told me that when he heard about the Bafosa, he registered. He didn't know anybody. But because he has become part of the Bafosa Gambia, he had now interacted with different partners who have helped him to start a biofertilizer production. Today, he told me he is now employing the youth to produce biofertilizer and supply that to farmers in Gambia. In less than 6 months, he is already generating income that he could not have generated if there was no Bafosa.